Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel JJ Edutech. So today we are going to solve the complex circuit equivalent resistance. So one of the question is presented in the front of you. So let us analyze this question. Okay, so first point, when we just see the question, first of all you have to determine the symmetry. Which symmetry you gonna apply? Okay, so now in this question I'm going to apply, I'm just going to draw a line at this node, and what you will observe, the both portions will have the same image. So it is known as, just like a mirror is placed at this point, and you can just see that the same image is reflected on the other side. So it means it's a vertical plane symmetry, or either we can say it as a mirror symmetry. Okay, so now let us solve this question. So once it is analyzed, so what will happen, it will just broken up into the two halves. Okay, so I am just going to draw the equivalent circuit. So I have drawn the equivalent circuit. So you can see that how I have just broken the circuit. So here you will observe that R1, that this R was broken up into the two parts. Okay, like that it is broken up, and similarly here also we have just broken up into the two parts. Second point, see, at this point it is let us consider it as a O. It means this both the branches are meeting at the same point. It means, okay, so I have just denoted this point O like that. Is it clear? So now you can see easily that it is a mirror symmetry very clearly. Okay, so now let us solve the one half of this portion. Okay, let us solve the one half of this portion, and when the one half of the portion is solved, you can then just get both the values of the resistance, and depending upon the parallel or the series, will be just adding the equivalent resistances. Okay, so now let us start the question. So here we are analyzing the individual part. So look at the previous one. So okay, so now we have just broken up from here. So now what I have done, I have just joined this point to this node, and I have just joined this point to this node. These were the R by 2. Okay, fine. So now let us solve the equivalent resistance. So let us make this point as a and this as a O. Okay, so we have to obviously find the equivalent resistance across this resistance only now. So we have just changed the name over here. So fine. So now this R by 2 and this R, okay, are in parallel with respect to each other. So R by 2 is parallel to R. So R by 2 into R upon R by 2 plus R. So that is the R square upon 3R, that is R by 3. Okay, so the result is R by 3. So now I will be just deleting this one and will write here R by 3. Okay, now again this R by 3 and this R both are in series. So now that is the first point, and again the second point, that is R plus R by 3. So that is the 4R by 3. So now again we'll be just making a collective one. So that is here 4R by 3. Similarly this portion, this both are parallel with respect to each other. So considering as a one node over here, so it is R by 3. This R and this R by 3 are both are in series with respect to each other. Okay, so now that is 4R by 3. Fine. So let us solve the third part. This 4 by 3 and this R both are in parallel. 4R by 3 is parallel to R, that is 4R by 3 multiplied by R, 4R by 3, and that is plus R. 4R square upon 3, and that is again 7R upon 3. So that is 4R upon 7. Again this 4R upon 7 will be in parallel with respect to 4R by 3. So see, the series is like that. 4R by 3 is parallel to R, and it is parallel to 4R by 3. Okay, so in accordance to this series we are going to solve this one also. So that is 4R by 7 multiplied by 4R by 3 upon 4r by 7 plus 4r by 7, that is 16r square upon 21. Again it is 21, 7, 21, that is 3, and that is 12r. In the 3, 21 comes 7 times, it is a 20r. So it is like 16r upon 40. So calculate, dividing both of them, 4 and 10, and that is 2 by 5 r. Okay, so for the one part we get 2r by 5. Similarly, when you will solve this whole part, you will again get the 2r by 5 as an equivalent resistances. They both are connected to the same node. It means that 2r by 5 is connected to the same node, that is O, and another part is also the O. So that is like 2r by 5. So they both are in series. So finally the R equivalent is equals to 2r by 5, and that is 2r by 5, and that is 4r by 5. That is your equivalent resistance. Okay, so now let us move to the another one. So yeah, second question is in front of you. So the question is like that: we have to find out the equivalent resistance, and the points are given to you is A and B. So now first of all, the first point is to determine the symmetry. Okay, now the symmetry is to be determined over here. So what will we just doing out? See, we have to find across the A and B, so I am just drawing this horizontal plane symmetry, that is HPS, and we can see it as a folding symmetry also. The thumb rule is that when you are considering the HPS, so across this HPS, when you the line that is drawn on this HPS possess the equivalent potentials, fine, that VA minus VB, that is equals to 0. So similarly, so at this point, these are the two nodes which are ending at this. See over here, say it is a B and it is A over here. So as you may see that you have just seen the book, now you just fold the book. So what you observe that the corners of the book meet again at the same point. Okay, similarly this and this, when the circuit is folded, you will observe that both will meet at the same points. It means that VA is equals to VB. Okay, it means VA minus VB is what equals to 0. It means I is equals to what? It's a 0. So current through this branch will be 0. So there is a no use of resistance, so I have just removed this resistance. Okay, so now the circuit is quite simplified. So we have just broken up into the two parts. So let us draw the equivalent parts. So I have drawn here the equivalent part. So you may see that a division is done over here at this axis. So now the equivalent this section will be looking like that. So now here the R and R both are in series, so that is R by 2. And similarly, see, these are the points A and B. Okay, so now again at this point you will observe that is again, oh sorry, both are in series, my mistake over here. So just put it 2R and it is also 2R. So now, okay, so now this 2R and 2R, they both are in parallel with respect to each other. So 2R into 2R upon 2R plus 2R, that is what we get. R by that is simply R ohm. So R equivalent is what? That is R ohm. Similarly, so the other part is what? Like this. So if it is R ohms, this will be also the R ohm. It will be experiencing the same part in regard to the first. Okay, so now see, they are both joined to this node. So like this, it is R ohm and it is again R ohm. Okay, they both are in parallel with respect to each other. So the R equivalent across A and B is equals to R into R upon R plus R, that is R square upon 2R, and that is what we call 0.5 R ohms. Okay, Okay, so we are here with the third question. So we have to also find out the equivalent resistance of this circuit. So first of all, let us determine the symmetry. Okay, so now see, we have to find the equivalent resistance across this A and B, and what you will see, suppose I have just drawn over the horizontal line, so you will observe that we will not be getting the same circuit below this AB line. Obviously the same circuit will be not be getting. Okay, so what you will do, you'll just be just drawing a vertical line on the AB, and you will observe that it's forming a mirror image. See, a mirror image is formed across this 1 and 2 across this line. Okay, so now let us separate this circuit in accordance to the mirror image, and then after we'll just solve it. Okay, so now in the mirror image, when you just separate the circuit by a vertical line, so the potentials remain the same at this point and this point, but unfortunately we are not having any sort of resistance across this point A and B, so we'll not be considering this point over here. So let us separate the circuit and solve this equivalent resistance. Okay, so let us move. So here it's the mirror image of the circuit, and you can see it's perfectly just look like a reflection in a mirror. Okay, this first and second part. So what we'll do, we'll just be analyzing this part, and the same result will be also occurring for this part. So then after, it is dependent whether it's a series or parallel, and we'll just be solving on the whole circuit. Okay, so now let us solve this part. So this part will be solved like that. Okay, so see, I have just clearly separated this part, and now it's quite easy to solve this question. Okay, so now what I have done over here, I have just joined this whole part. See, you can see like here. Okay, the whole part is joined over here, and now we have just considered this point as an O. So since it's a joining point for both the circuit, and this point is also the joining point for both the circuits. Okay, so now I have just considered here the O. Now I just to find out the equivalent resistance across this BU. Okay, so now let us solve this question. See, this R and this both R are in parallel with respect to each other. Okay, so R is parallel to R by 2, that is R into R by 2 upon R plus R by 2, that is R square by 2, and that is 3R by 2. So that is R by 3. Okay, so now just delete the node over here like this, and that is R by 3. Okay, now again this now this R by 3 is in parallel with respect to R. Okay, so R by 3 is parallel to R, that is R by 3 into R upon R by 3 plus R equals to R square upon 3, and that is 4R upon 3. So finally you will be getting, that is R upon 4. So now just delete this branch, and finally you get this R by 4. Now this R by 4 and this R both are in series with respect to each other. So R is in series with R by 4. So R plus R by 4, that is 5R by 4. Okay, so now again delete this branch. So finally you got this 5R by 4, and across this branch it is parallel. They both are parallel with respect to each other. So 5R by 4, that is in parallel with respect to R. So 4R by 4, that is multiplied by R upon 5R by 4 plus R, that is 5R square upon 4, and again here the 9R by 4, and that is 5R by 9. So finally the equivalent resistance across A and O you just got is 5R by that 9 ohms, and similarly you will also obtain the same resistance across this point, that is also 5R by 9. Now as it's a vertical symmetry, so that is equivalent of 5R by 9, and similarly for this node it is also R by 9. It was O and it was this. So finally they both are in series, so R equivalent across A and B is equals to 10R upon 9 ohms. Okay, so thanks a lot for listening my lecture. If you liked it, please press on the like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot once again.